Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Glam by Sophie and I'm back with a detailed brow tutorial. You know me now, I'm the queen for brows, right? So I'm back with this new routine. If you know you want to take your brow game from 0 to 100, watch this video to the end, like, comment, share, turn on your notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. If you are seeing my video for the very first time, please, I want to encourage you to please subscribe to this channel. You're going to learn a lot from here. And if you're an existing subscriber, I want to thank you for sticking to the channel. Thank you. The pencil is not showing. Even if I'm doing brows before skin work, I will still do the same process. So that's why I just decided to do skin work first, since I'm still going to put foundation on the brows. If you don't blend it well, it will get very creamy. So it will dry out that brow area. Yes, make it very dry so that whatever you put there will pop. If you put your pencil, it will shine. So use your mascara wand or your spoolie to brush off excess hair from the brows itself. Like this, or you can do back and forth like this, just from the hair. Because you know that the powder and foundation has tinted the brow hairs like that. So brush the hairs up to this sleep. Like this. Don't spread the edge control too high. Just make sure it's the hair itself. Make sure the hair sleep. Don't just put it on top. So put a little bit of force so that the hair can't sleep. If you are doing this on a hair that is very, very thick, if you don't apply a little bit of pressure, the hair will not sleep. But if it is a hair that is light, to sleep instantly. If you do this on a very full brow, you will love it. You will love it. So the reason why I like using this particular gel is it dries fast and it does not leave this too much shine. There are some edge control that you will use that will not dry out. So you can use your powder, be it your finishing powder or your setting powder, to just set it to eliminate the shine. You see it from the gel. But if you know you have the patience to wait for it, it's even drying faster because maybe the weather or the fan. So you can use anyone. You can even use your baking powder. I like to use my baking powder because at that point my baking powder is already outside, because I would have baked a highlight. So I would just use the same baking powder I use. So it's all these steps that used to make the brow pop as much as you used to see. But you know, in the video they will not show you all these steps. You will just see from the pencil, from where they are drawing the brow already. So if you're wondering that why is their brow always popping like this, if you use pencil like this, it will shine very. So you want to start your outline from the brow bone. Make sure your brush is very close to the hair. Don't start drawing your hair from here. Don't be too far from the hair, and at the same time don't put your brush on top of the hair. Start it from where the hair started from, which is here. So from here. So just follow the shape of our eyebrow. Make sure you are tracing the hair. Don't put your brush on the hair at the same time. Don't be far from it. Follow the hair bumper to bumper. I like to clean my brush in between so that my brow outline can be very neat. So I'll do the same thing at the top. So when you are drawing the top now, you can decide if you now want to add to the brow size or not. So you can try to start drawing your brow from here, it's fine. If you want to make it this wide, you're on your own. But what I'm trying to tell you is that from the top you can add, but from down you are not allowed to add. From down you're not allowed to add at all, because you need all the space you can have around here. If you start drawing your brow from here now, you've reduced the space you have here. Some people, they'll come and start drawing brows from here. I don't know, it's funny. Shade out the tail like this, and sideways, following the direction of the hair. If you want your brow to be neat, don't come and start doing like this. The hairs are going like this, so make sure your brush is also going like that too. I'll do the same thing on the other side. For the start line, you give a little gap. Don't start from here. Curve your hand at the peak and then connect it to the tail. Don't draw the upper one from this. Some people used to do like this. That one is more difficult. Just raise your hand up and draw the up the same way you draw the down. In the shade. That's all. Now why so they shoot video they tire? You never even start. They go down, they sleep. You go just tire.
But the thing they make person sleep. That's soft, gentle, and let me say, but don't sleep.
On top brow, I'm not even touching her face. I saw they quick sleep. So your pencil is still sharp. So you do your strokes. Like this. Make sure your stroke is not higher than this line. And it shouldn't be shorter. Don't come and stop the strokes here like this. Take your hand up very well. And you just shift the other part of the brow. And you sharpen it again. Stroke the other side. Nowadays, for a medium to dark skin, I like to use my black gel to make the outline pop more than the filling inside. So sometimes you can mix it with the brown, sometimes you can just use only the black. Just trace the outline, especially on a very dark skin.
They don't cost you. They don't have future when you take care.
They'll come, they cry. And when they do person, wow, people, eh?
Àwọn olórí ní báyìí bá ń lo báyìí gbogbo tó ń jà láàrin ìlú bá ní káàkiri àwọn olórí ní ìbéèrè ọwọ́ ìlú tí wọ́n wá. Àwọn nǹkan kan ń bẹ lẹ́kùn wọn pé kí wọ́n jẹ́wọ́ wọ́n bá ti jẹ́wọ́ ìjọba gbogbo tí ṣe wọ́n òun lè fi àbàtà ìfàdùnú láti ìfìlẹ̀ ìfà.
Put your concealer at the tip of the brush like this. Don't put it at the side. Make sure you're putting, and take enough. You're starting your concealing from the brow bone. Use your brush to trace this line like this. Don't put your brush on top of the line. Don't put your brush far from the line. Make sure you're using it to trace the line here. And then you start from the brow bone, because that's the part of the brow that needs to pop more. So don't come and start wasting your concealer here. So you just trace it. At this part, you can hold your breath if you want, because this part is very, very delicate, so that you get it once and for all. That's why these round brush are the best to use when it comes to concealing brows. I notice my students get it faster when we use this type of brushes. And the ones you take should be enough. You don't need to keep refilling your brushes. So just use what you have left on the brush for all the sides. And you spread your concealer. Spread it fast because it's going to dry out. Especially now we are doing summer. Make sure everything is straight and neat. You can drag the brow down like this to check if there is any, let's call it contour or gap. If it's not straight and you do like this, you will see it. You will see something like zigzag. So check. Next, so go to the other side. Make sure you don't clean off the outline. That is that dark line. That is the beauty of the brow. Now, if you take off the outline, the brow is not going to be this fine again. So don't clean off the outline. That's why you should not put the brush on top of the line. But if you make mistake and clean it off, make sure you trace it again. And you don't need to drag. That method is not working again. It's not that you put this and not drag it like this. That one self is more stressing. This one is easy. I will call it the placement method. You just need to be lifting your hand and placing it back. Just lifting your hand and dropping it back. And you blend. Just tiny bit because the brow is already neat, so you don't need to do too much. Let's start from this side. So you use the foundation the same way, trace the brow, starting from the tail. You want to make sure that your foundation is not very, very visible. Just keep refilling your brush, the tip of your brush. Trace. If you are doing brow first, then you have enough room to now pack plenty foundation. But if you've done skin work first, you just need very small, like the way I'm doing it. Just be doing the Also clean your brush if you want a neat brow. Be cleaning your, because the gel will be staining.
So guys, if you're still watching at this point and you know you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please I'm begging you, kindly subscribe to this channel. You're going to learn a lot from here, I assure you. Subscribe, like this video, comment, drop a comment down. Tell me one thing you learned from this video and what you want to learn again, so that I would, shoot more contents for you.
They don't carry anything.
Not being told to make carry on. Make sure you are not hanging your hand. You can see I'm resting my hand on my head. Don't come and do like this. You just be hanging your hand down. You make mistake. Rest your finger somewhere, even if it's just one finger, so that your hand will not be going back and forth. Your client is balanced, there's no point for you to hold her head. But if you see that she's not stable, you can now hold her head with just one finger. You don't need to put your whole. Some people do like this. You don't have to do that. Here come say you get fat hand like this. So instead just and that's what they do. Like they just forget themselves when they are walking. Like they forget yourself. You are not supposed to be talking safe when you are this close to someone.
Probably get back better.
You're not supposed to talk. If I notice that there are some clients that the way she's sitting, this is how they will sit. There's a way they will sit like this. They will like relax and go back. So you have to, and me, I'm standing here like this. You have to go close to them too. That kind of make sure you use your nose mask. My nose mask is there. But if I see that you're sitting upright, I can stand from anywhere and do the work. So when I see that it's too much, I'll just tell him, please sit up. Please sit up. You still need to reduce this one. You need to reduce this one.
Wait.
You're not seeing it. It's a little bit wider than this. It's not very obvious, but I can see it. Very, very little. So I have to reduce it from the top. And you're still not seeing it. Look at it.
Don't spoil this.
No, it doesn't spoil. It doesn't
This
spoil.
one is really perfect.
The only difference is here, from here to here.
Okay.
So I need to reduce it without touching the peak. You have to be able to identify the differences in your brow. That's another thing. Just the size. Just the size. These eyes. Make sure your brush is not empty. And that, so that it can blend into the skin.
That's just for the starting point of the brow.
Yes.
You can see how beautiful the brow is. Guys, kindly encourage me, give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, share this, turn your notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. So see you next time. Bye.